Well, let's see. The Bundesliga Assist King, huh? Real Madrid is going to bring Olise right back down to his true value. That was the typical viewpoint appearing all over the media right before the first leg of the Champions League Quarterfinals. The result? It was Bayern's number 17 himself who, exactly at the 17th second of the second half, delivered a brilliant assist, playing a massive part in the goal that left the Bernabeu absolutely stunned. What is even more notable is that the assist against Real Madrid opened up a rare opportunity for the French international. He could potentially recreate the image of the ultimate assist king of the 21st century, Lionel Messi. The 2011 to 2012 season was a rare occurrence in the history of world soccer, as we witnessed the monster El Pulga score a massive 73 goals and provide 32 assists across all competitions. And while that incredible number of goals is far too difficult to ever replicate, it is truly hard to believe that his massive assist tally is now on the verge of being caught. Exactly 14 years later, no one expected that there would be a playmaker with a real chance to match or even surpass the record for the most assists in a single season in the 21st century. Specifically, this season alone, Olise has recorded 16 goals and 29 assists across all competitions. He is currently leading the assist charts in both the Bundesliga and the Champions League. And naturally, he is now trailing Messi's historic record by exactly 3 assists. The possibility for Olise to tie or even surpass that achievement is completely wide open, especially since there are still 6 matches left in the Bundesliga, not to mention his ongoing journey in the German Cup and the Champions League. At the Bernabeu, early this morning, Olise answered every single doubt. The veteran goalkeeper Manuel Neuer received the Man of the Match award, but according to Soccerway, Olise was actually rated an 8.4, the highest score on the field. This surpassed both his teammate Harry Kane at 8.2, as well as the home team's 2 attacking stars, Vinicius at 8.0 and Mbappe at 7.9. Beyond his assist, Olise also created at least 2 dangerous scoring chances. He won 10 out of his 15 duels, and he was the most fouled player in the match, drawing 5 fouls. During his 90 minutes on the pitch, Olise caused a lot of trouble for Los Blancos' wing, with Alvaro Carreras, in particular, having a really tough time. He also successfully completed 4 out of his 7 dribble attempts. He has the technique, he has the discipline, he has the flair. And his vision and tactical mindset are also reaching a very high level of perfection. On an episode of the We Speak Football show, I once mentioned that Olise shares some subtle traits with the legendary Ronaldinho from back in the day, and that, if Ronaldinho were playing in today's era of soccer, it is highly likely that the Brazilian superstar would choose the exact same approach, work ethic, and playing style that Olise is currently using to prove his worth. The most effective player on the pitch? That is exactly what Olise demonstrated at the Bernabeu, journalist Adam Bate analyzed on Sky Sports. Olise's playing style has long carried a rather relaxed and effortless vibe, and he showcased exactly that on a massive stage through his signature no-look passes and those familiar soul rolls. Back when he was playing in the Premier League, Olise was famous for his somewhat funny but very brief interviews. If there is any player out there who prefers to do all the talking with his actions on the field, it is definitely him. Opposing midfielder Arda Güler quickly felt frustrated, but Olise wasn't just out there to put on a show. He always knew how to create space for himself and was also willing to drop back to help with the defense. Manager Vincent Kompany highly praised that all-around ability. What sets him apart is his mentality. He is a perfectionist, very meticulous, and easily annoyed if every detail isn't perfect. I often see shades of Kevin De Bruyne in him: accurate shooting, good dribbling, and solid use of both feet. It is no surprise that rumors have emerged linking him to Liverpool amid news of Mohamed Salah's impending departure. The French international would certainly be a dream replacement. But that door was quickly shut as Bayern flatly refused to let him go. "We are not going to lend a hand to help them play better next year," Uli Hoeneß stated firmly. The veteran Bayern executive emphasized that no amount of money could make up for the club's members, because selling Olise would only weaken the team's overall strength. They are pouring all their effort into their desire to conquer the pinnacle of glory, and Olise has now grown into the type of player who can bring the Champions League trophy back to the Bavarian Giants. Right in this current season? Absolutely possible. The clash against the 15-time European champions is not over yet. The duo of Mbappe and Vinicius will certainly still be a looming threat in Munich. However, Bayern's more cohesive and fluid playing style promises to rise up and dominate the game after 180 minutes of competition. Individual talent can decide a match, but the difference in the first leg was this. Bayern not only possessed outstanding individuals, but they also tightly combined that with organization, discipline, and intense determination. All of those qualities were fully embodied by Olise in a memorable performance. If you don't believe it, just ask Carreras. Journalist Adam wrapped up his analysis on Sky Sports. Meanwhile, on Goal, journalist Mark Doyle told the story of the best Bundesliga signing of the last 10 years. Bayern's decision to pay 60 million euros to Crystal Palace in exchange for Michael Olise in the summer of 2024 was previously questioned by quite a few experts. Even so, no one denied the immense potential of the player who once shattered a series of youngest in history records at Selhurst Park. Thierry Henry was once completely won over by the natural talent of this right winger during the French team's Olympic campaign. He possesses extraordinary qualities, and what you guys have seen is still nothing. This is just the beginning, the legendary compatriot said, even before Olise played his debut match for Bayern. You don't often come across a player like that. Some also viewed Olise as a gamble, as he was sidelined twice with hamstring injuries during the 2023 to 2024 season. But now, he is being praised by World Cup winner Christoph Kramer as the best signing in the Bundesliga over the last 10 years. Differing from the majority opinion, Kramer argued that it isn't his skills, but rather his relentless stamina, bearing a resemblance to Mohamed Salah, that is the true foundation of Olise's rise. The 24-year-old hasn't seemed to miss a single game due to injury since arriving at the Allianz Arena. Michael used to get a fair amount of injuries at Crystal Palace, but what he practices off the pitch to protect his health right now is truly amazing. Kompany did not hide his pride. If he continues to maintain this habit, he will stay healthy for a long time and keep advancing in his career. The continuous, uninterrupted streak of matches has played a key role in helping Olise elevate himself to an entirely new level at Bayern. There were also those who assumed that Olise would need time to adapt to his new environment in Munich. As he himself admitted, the biggest difference between playing at Selhurst Park and the Allianz Arena is the pressure. At Palace, we were often the underdogs, he shared in the FC Bayern Members magazine. But at Bayern, that never happens. Despite that, Olise successfully neutralized the pressure. He scored 20 goals across all competitions and provided 23 more assists last season, wrapping up a debut campaign that shook Germany as the only Bayern player to appear in all 34 rounds during the team's journey to the Bundesliga crown. He has become one of our most important pillars, Kompany admitted, and that is not something you can take for granted, especially in your first year breathing the Bundesliga air at such a fiercely competitive level. Just like Kompany, legend Thomas Müller is firmly convinced that Olise still has plenty of untapped potential. Because of that, he was quick to point out, a Bayern player is not judged by one season, but by their endurance and consistency over many years. Müller is confident that Olise possesses enough hunger and determination to push himself to reach